Hi everyone, my name is Rose, and this is the I'm ending Project 10 Uses, so this will be a finale for me. Maybe I'll bring it back, like kind of revamp it and do like a different kind of project, or like do some kind of other like usage project in the future. But for now, it's ending, and I feel kind of bittersweet about it. I feel like it did a lot in this project. Because I've been doing it for, I think, over 2 years at this point. I've been doing it for a long time. I don't know exactly. The number will give it away. Well, this since I'm the finale is not to have a number. The last last update number will give it away. But I've been doing this for a long time. Like I think there's like 30 of them or something like that. So it's kind of bittersweet. I'm gonna talk about the items that are left here and talk through some things. And yeah, I'm just talking about these in random order because I'm like, I was gonna put them in order, in a certain order, and then I'm like, no, I'm just gonna talk about these. And first off is wait, which two got rolled in last time? Oh, it was I think it was the palette. Was it the eye pencil too, maybe? And maybe this? I don't remember. This Suva Beauty UV Brights is the water activated liner palette. I bought 3 of these in like November. I'm not sure how I feel about these. I was gonna use it today, but then I was like, I kind of forgot, and then I was like getting ready to be done. I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna do that, and then I'm like, I really like my eye makeup, and I don't want to like do it. I am going to be inserting pictures. Probably when I talk about the palette, I'll insert pictures then. And one of the pictures do have this, but I've only used this. I only used it once. I swear I used it twice. I only have one tally, but I swear I used it twice. Maybe I've been forgetting to. I've been very stressed out. I'm moving in less than a month, and I have still so much to do. So yeah, I'm very stressed out. But yeah. So this is the palette which the pink just came out of. The pink is loose in here. I don't know if any of you have had this problem with Suva palettes. I don't know. This is the first time I even am trying Suva, like these 3 palettes that I bought in November. I feel like these water activated liners, it's probably the same with every water activated liner. This is the first time I'm trying water activated liners. So, but I feel like the consistency is, it's hard to get the right consistency, because if I get too liquidy, then like it like kind of bleeds everywhere and it doesn't. But if I get to a consistency where it's like actually drawing right, it gets crumbly so quick, and then I'm trying to fix it, and then it's like, I don't know. So I don't know how much I'm really liking these. I need to play with them a heap ton more, but like I haven't been wanting to reach for this because I'm like, I've just been wanting to do easy eye looks that I know. Like I don't want, like, I've played around with this a little bit, but like it's just kind of hard to use, I feel like. And I feel like I'm mixing and mixing. Like I put the water in and I mix it, and then by the time I get a good consistency, I do it, it's kind of crumbly, and then I need to add more water after that, because I'm like, and then it like, by the time I have to dip back in, it's just, it's finicky, and I don't know if I don't really like finicky products, but I'm gonna try it some more. Maybe I can do some like cool eye looks or something with this, like do some painting flowers or something. I don't know. But yeah, this may just be something I end up decluttering eventually, which is kind of sad. I paid like, I think it was a little over 100 for the 3 of them. The metallic one I would probably keep even if I declutter the other 2, because like I can actually see myself using the metallic one, even because like the silver and the metallic one I can use right here, and then I don't have any problem with that. Like if it's a little bit more sheer, it still like kind of sparkly and almost like glittery like I like. So like, but yeah, And that the pink is like falling out. Like, I don't understand. I'm not really like a liquid liner girl too. Like, I want to try to see if what I want to do with these I can maybe do with shadow, because most of the time I'm doing shadow liner if I am doing a liner, because that's just easier for me, and I have so many different shadows too. Like, once in a while I do want a really sharp like wing and dark, and then that's like when I do like the liquid. I have one liquid liner and that's like in a brown shade, but I do that if I want it like darker than the brown, then I do that, and then I top it with black eyeshadow, and it still has that sharpness that liquid gives. But like, because like even with shadow liner, I feel like it's pretty dark on me anyway. So yeah. Next is I'm going to talk about this Bath and Body Works, because I did get 10 uses. Today I used it for the 10th time because I left the last use for today so I could like refresh, because I think I used it a lot. This is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Body Mist from Bath and Body Works, and I'm kind of in the middle on this. I'm like, I like it, but also it's kind of like a take it or leave it product for me for this scent. And whenever I have a take it or leave it kind of thing, I usually end up keeping it because I'm like, I can make it work and stuff. I mean, I was trying to see if maybe I'll declutter this, but like, because I go through fragrance so slowly, I might end up decluttering this eventually, but for right now I think I'm just going to keep it and see if maybe I like it more in the fall, because it's more of a fall scent. It's like caramelly cinnamon kind of scent is what I would describe it. Like a caramelly cinnamon, like a very sweet cinnamon with some hints of caramel. So yeah, it's okay. I'm just not really in the mood. I can't pet you right now, Nelly. For that kind of scent. Next is the NYX Faux White in, what is this called? Mint Cream. I've used this 3 times. One of the times this day, I didn't really use it all that much. I was more reaching for browns, but I have it in my waterline today, which is just literally like, it's the faux white, so it's like really almost white, minty green. I'm so sad that they discontinued these. I would have gotten like at least the blue one. I'm kind of been wanting like one of these but in blue lately. I was to eventually buy that one, but then they ended up being discontinued because I thought they were permanent, and when things are permanent I'm like, oh, I don't need to buy it right away. And then they discontinued it. I'm like, I should have bought that blue one. But yeah, so if you know of a like almost white blue eye pencil, let me know, because I am in the market to maybe try one of those, because I kind of want that. Because right now I have the green and I have the lavender one, which I love both of them. I probably use the lavender one more than the green, but like both of them are really nice, and I do reach for them quite often. So yeah, especially when I do springy looks. Like, I'm either reaching for a brightening when I'm doing springy looks. I either do brightening or I do like a brown, which today I did that in my waterline, and then I lined my upper waterline with a little bit of a brown, because I'm not doing any liner on the top, and this look is not very dark, so I was like, I just want and that only took like halfway in anyways, so it's like, yeah, so that's that. And then next is the Super Shock, which I've only used twice. I don't know if I had it. I have it on right here on my lower lash line, as you can see. It's very pretty. It goes with this. I kind of want to do a look where I used this green matte from the Fade Into Hue palette, and then just put this on top. Like, just do that green all over and then put this on top. I want to do that, but I just haven't been, because there were so many looks that I already wanted to do with just the shades in that palette. They had a lot of shimmers. They had a lot of those mattes with like the glitter particles, and it had some pressed glitters in there, which I'm using one of the pressed glitters today in the palette. So so I was just trying to use, and I have used every single shade in that palette. I've used some shades more, but yeah. So this kind of just got to the wayside. I think going forward, I'm gonna use that palette more. I'm gonna be trying to get some use on my Super Shocks. I can do do a colorful matte that matches like the Super Shock, and then put the Super Shock on top, kind of thing. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing going forward. I don't know, because I don't really know what else to use. Next is the lip product in this project, which is the Ink Velvet number 23, which I have only used this. How many times have I used it? 3 times. I haven't used it all that much because I felt like it wasn't going good with a lot of my looks. Today I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it actually not blended out like I usually do. This is like full on lip color. And I don't think it looks bad with this. Like, if I was not to do this update, I would probably went with an orange. I will orange lip to match my eyes, because I like to match my eyes with my lips about. But yeah, I feel like it looks way more terracotta on me than but that just might be because I'm very light and lots of things tend to pull very orange or pink on me. So I feel like if you were darker, this would be very nudie rose kind of color. On me, it's like a nudie rose with some terracotta. It's very similar in color to what I would say this blush is. This blush is Naba Skin Glazing and Independence. Similar colors. Beautiful. This is like a rosy terracotta on me, but on my mom it looks way more like just rosy. But it's really pretty. But so if you have that blush and love it, maybe you should try this color in the Ink Velvet number 23 Nutty Nude. But I really like this color. I feel like it's very soft. All these are very soft. I feel like they're very moussey and they're very soft and they feel very comfortable on lips, and that's why I love them so much. So yeah, and they're not expensive. They're what, $10 at the most expensive. I mean, you used to be able to get them for $6.50 at Yes Style, but even those have been more $9.50 lately. And I'm like, what happened? These prices went up. Yeah, but I love these, and I'm gonna keep reaching for the ones I have. I have some more coming in the mail soon because I made a Yes Style order that I had to cancel an item because it wasn't coming into stock, and I waited over a month. And I'm just I'm sorry. It was one of the things I wanted the most too. I'm kind of very sad about it. But yeah, so last but certainly not least, because the eyeshadow is always my favorite thing in this project. So oh my god, I probably have no foundation there now, but I have 10 tallies right now whacked out on this, but I have probably used this over 15 times. I'll show you the eye look. I'm using a glitter. I'm using Treasure all over the lid and blended through the crease, and then I put Art Deco on the outer corner and blended that through the crease. And then I used, Lucky Charm for the glitter. And then I used the green shade, which is Dyed Up on the little lash line, which I'll show you those now. So, Dyed Up, that one. And then Treasure, that's my base color. And then Art Deco kind of has a little deepening outer bit, which is not very deep, but it works for what I wanted it. And then Lucky Charm is the glitter I used. And then I used a highlighter on my inner corner because I want a light gold. And then I used the Super Shock. Yeah, Lucky Charm is not what I thought. Looking at it, I thought it would be a green. I thought it would be a green and gold glitter, but it has a lot of orange in it. As you could see, you could see a lot orange in that glitter. And I wouldn't really use it with yellow looks because of all the orange in it. I would use it more with orange or green looks. It's my personal taste, but yeah. I've used every shade in this palette. I've probably done at least 15 looks, and I still haven't done all the looks that I can come up with. But I'll just insert the pictures here. Those pictures are like the 3 looks that I took. I want to take more picture looks. Like, I was like feeling every single look. All 3 of those were taken a while ago because I kind of had a whole, like, I was doing makeup almost every day, and then I had like an eye thing that like literally made me not, it was like really irritation on one eye for like 3 whole days, and then I was like, okay, I want wait a couple more days just to see how. I think I've only worn makeup 2, maybe 3 times since that, so like, yeah. But I've used every single shade in here. I like the glitters. I think I like these like finer ones more than like these chunky ones, but I really like Kaleidoscope. I really like it on top of Take It Easel. Like, those two look so pretty together. I tried it on top of there. I tried it on top of Selfie. I didn't really like it on top of Selfie, to be honest. But yeah, I really love these glitters shades. These the mattes with the glitter. Some disappointing shades. Designer. I feel like Big Smile and Designer look so very similar on me. Like, that's Big Smile, that's Designer. As you can see, like, if you just blend that through the crease, or even if you just pack down the lid, the differences are almost not even anything. Like, I wish they would have done a different shade for Designer. Like, I feel like it should look so similar to Big Smile, in my opinion. But yeah, some of my favorite shades. Wait, I was gonna talk about shades I didn't really like. Okay, Designer Express is also one that I. Come on, get on my finger. Like, I'm not compared to Fantasyland, but Express is like. It's very pink tone too. It's almost like a satin. It's not very shimmery. But as you can see what that's the pink shimmer. I forgot the name of it already. And then you see it's almost satiny compared, and it also looks almost the same as that shade too. Like, this is the pink and this is a purple. Like, you can see it's a little bit more purple, but like, yeah, because I only used it once, and I want to try it over like a matte purple look because I think it will look good over that. But like, the time I tried it, I had like this on the lid, and then I was using that as an inner corner, and literally it didn't look like anything because this shade is just so pretty and like sparkly that it just kind of made it almost look like I had nothing in my inner corner. It looked like almost nothing. So yeah, and then like, I feel Bold Type is almost too, like, all the rest of these I think are more yellow toned, but Bold Type is kind of more blue toned, and I just don't really see myself reaching for that a lot in this palette. But yeah, and some of my favorite shades, Watermark, that look, the blue look, I did like soft washes. This, like, I literally set my shadow primer all the way. I don't usually do that, but, and then I took this and just shoot it out all over the lid, hot Copic, and then I did this like as a wing, and oh my god, it was so pretty as a wing. And I just want to use Watermark a whole bunch more because it's like literally the prettiest color ever. Nouveau, super pretty too. The glitter is beautiful. Like, those are those two. Do you see how pretty those are? Like, that blue is just a pretty blue. Like, it's kind of blue that I'm like, wow. It's like my favorite kind of blues. Like more of the turquoisey ones. Art Deco, another favorite. And I really like Treasure too. I've been using Treasure a lot. Like Art Deco I used quite a bit too. But like, Art Deco is just a beautiful true orange. It's very bright. It's very, like, I wouldn't call Art Deco a pastel. Some people might, but I would say, but I wouldn't call it a mid-tone either. So it's like somewhere in the middle. But like, yeah, Treasure and Art Deco. Like, I've used, the first time I used Treasure, it was only as an inner corner. But like, I love Art Deco. It's like beautiful, beautiful orange. And I actually really like Realist too. It doesn't look as corally as I thought it would, because I don't really like corals. But like that as a all over one and done kind of shade, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like love almost all the mattes with glitter except for Designer, because I just feel like it's so close to Big Smile, almost a big slime. But yeah, this is a beautiful palette. It is very powdery, and like I've had bold type, and today I had dyed up a little bit, crumbled a little bit when I dipped my brush in. I don't know what's with that, but like, yeah, so maybe these are a little crumbly, but I don't know. I hope I don't, like, I hope it doesn't start just crumbling out. And I kind of feel annoyed that this is like a different size from the other Mega palettes. Like, this is I almost said Blowing Smoke. Oh, what's this called? Stone Cold Fox. Well, the name is just staring at me in the face. I feel really annoyed by that, and I feel like kind of annoyed that I can't just take out shades I don't like and like swap it with other shades like I usually do. Like my I almost call it what is that name of that? Like Stone Cold Fox has some shades from other palettes, and then the So Jaded one has shades from other palettes too. But yeah, this I can't really do that with. And I like most of the shades enough. Like there's like Express I think I can use. And Designer, I just probably will use the Big Smile over it most of the time. Like, that one was the only one that I really feel like will get ignored. Like, all the other shades, I feel like I can use. I really like the glitters. The glitters are so pretty. I want to use the glitters more. I think I only used these two once each. But I used Lucky Charm twice. Today was the second time. I used Kaleidoscope twice, too. Like, those are probably the glitters I would use more. But, like, because I feel like since Lucky Charm, I want to use it more with probably oranges or maybe greens. Like, I feel like it will be in competition with So Precious for me. And, yeah. I feel like Lucky Charm is just a little bit more dimensional than So Precious. But I feel like I will, like, if I want to do, like, a little pop of glitter in the inner third of my waterline, or not waterline, the lower lash line, that's what it's called. I'll probably use So Precious because it's smaller, or maybe a mix. Maybe I could do, like, Lucky Charm first and then do So Precious, because sometimes the bigger glitters get really annoying, too. But, yeah, I love this palette. I'm probably gonna play around. It's perfect spring and summer palette. And so I got it at the perfect time of year or whatever. Like, look at these. These are so bright. Like, I was like, wait, is that red? No, that's the coral. It's kind of dark. But, like, if I do a one and done look with this, it's kind of darker. It's not that dark. But for me, this is, like, a deep shade lightly for me. Because I've been doing such light looks. Like, today I'm doing, like, I keep on saying it's like a calla lily, like in Genshin Impact, because I've been playing Genshin Impact lately. But, like, yeah, it's like a flower. This reminds me of a stem, and then, like, the purple, like, petals or whatever. I really like this eye look. It's so pretty. And it's like, it has dimension. It has like a darker shade and that, even though it's not that dark. It's still a very bright eye. But like, I like these kind of looks. So, yeah, I'm gonna let this go. And thank you so much for watching all my 10 uses updates if you did. And bye.